Judge Archibald has been counting the election votes since early this morning. But I can tell you right now what the score will be. Mr. X, millions and millions. Howdy Doody? Nothing.
Say, kids, what time is it? Well, kids, this is your old pal, Oil Well Willie. Yes, sir, and I'm telling you, please sing good and loud for good old Howdy Doody and Buffalo Bob. Come on, kids, let's go! Well, say, kid, that was nice going. Yes, sir. I bet Buffalo Bob heard that all the way up there at Wrinklemeyer's Rest. And say, you know why Buffalo Bob is up there today, now don't you? Yes, you do, yes.
Oh, gosh, Willie, I'll bet every kid knows how Buffalo Bob got stuck in Wrinklemeyer's Rest.
I know it too, Howdy. It's because that wise guy, Phineas T. Bluster, played a trick on him and sent all the Howdy Doody votes up there by bus.
Yes, sir, and poor Buffalo Bob went up after him. But he can't possibly get back here with him till a couple of minutes before tomorrow's show starts.
And that means my votes will never get counted.
You're right, Howdy. And it's terrible, I say it is terrible. Because Judge Archibald has got to stop counting at the official minute. And that is 2 minutes to 6 Doodyville time tomorrow. No matter how many votes are counted or how many votes are not counted.
Well, anyway, let's show the kids our counting machine, Willie.
Oh, yes, sir. Here we are right here. Look at that. No votes for Howdy, no ballots for Howdy, but plenty for Mr. X.
Oh, yes.
This is terrible.
My goodness, 1,995,000 votes for Mr. X and none for Howdy Doody.
Oh,
yes,
this is bad.
1,995,001. Yes, sir. I'll put another one there.
Be careful.
For good luck there. And they all go in. That's 1,995,002.
This is tragic.
Yes, sir. And here goes another one there. I shall ring them twice for that. Oh, yes. I say this is a frightfully big job, Well.
No,
I still haven't finished counting Mr. X's votes.
Oh, this is dreadful.
And goodness knows, I'll never have time to count all of Howdy's votes if they don't get here till tomorrow.
Oh, this is bad.
I may even end up at the official minute with, well, many millions of votes for Mr. X and only 8 or 9 little baby votes for Howdy.
Howdy Doody can't possibly win. I might as well start making plans for Mr. X's victory party right now. Oh, hooray for Mr. X! Well, boy, Mr. Bluster sure fixed this time.
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and there isn't a thing we can do about it.
And poor Buffalo Bob, might as well admit it. Poor Buffalo Bob, he must be awful lonesome up there. See, I know what. Let's turn on the super talk-scope and see what Buffalo Bob is doing up there at Wrinklemeyer's Rest. How about it? Okay, Howdy, huh?
Okay, Willie, but boy, oh boy, I hate to think what he must be going through.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Well, here we go. Come on, we put on the old talk-scope here. Set up the dial. Set it for about 500 miles, I guess. And here we go. Well, see, there he is now. That's his suitcases. I recognize it.
Oh. Flies, but flies. Boy, am I ever going to give Bluster a piece of my mind. Making me chase all the way up here to get back all these bags full of Howdy Doody votes. Boy, oh boy. Phineas T. Bluster. He said that this place was far away from everything. And boy, oh boy, for once, he wasn't kidding. Well, I don't know what to do. I might as well get these bags over at the bus station. No trains, no planes, just one slow bus. And votes. Oh, boy, have we ever got votes. Millions of them. But what good are they? I can't get them back so that Judge Archibald can count them. Oh, I don't know what to do. Boy, after the terrific campaign that Howdy Doody put on, getting all these votes, now it looks as if we'll never get them there for them to count them. So after the wonderful campaign that Howdy put on, it looks like he's going to lose the election to Mr. X. Do that fly. Do that fly. Wait a minute. Oh! No. Wait till I get that Mr. Bluster.
Gosh, ain't that tough? That poor Buffalo Bob.
Yeah, and poor Howdy.
Oh, boy, there's just gotta be some way of beating this thing. Some way to get my votes, my ballots, back here in Dutyville, and today.
How can you? It's absolutely hopeless. There are no trains and no airplanes.
Oh, I know.
There ain't nothing flies in and out of Wrinklemeyer's Rest except a lot of mosquitoes and horseflies.
But let's see now. Now, if we could only, you see, if we could... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy, kids, I got it.
Well, tell us, what do you mean, Howdy?
Oh, now, listen, everybody.
Yeah?
Oh, boy, this is going to do it. This'll save the day for sure. Oh,
Good.
boy.
Whoa, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Say it, Howdy.
Look, Bob,
Say it.
the Aerodoodle.
Huh?
Don't you get it? What? We'll use my super sensational, super fast Aerodoodle.
The Aerodoodle Hutsy-Tutsy.
But how will we do it?
Well, don't you see, Flob? The Aerodoodle is so fast. Look,
Yeah.
it goes over 1,000 miles an hour.
That's right.
And boy, oh boy, it can get to Wrinklemeyer's Rest and back in just 5 or 6 minutes.
Why, sure. Say, we can keep on flying it back and forth, and each time it gets up there to Wrinklemeyer's Rest, Buffalo Bob can, well, he can fill it up with your votes, Howdy Doody, and then it'll fly back here to Dutyville, and maybe we'll have all the votes back here before the end of the day.
You're right, Willie. It's a great idea, Howdy boy.
Well, come on, let's get going fast. Who's going to fly the Aerodoodle, huh? Who'll fly it?
Flub-a-dub Jr., of course. He's the smallest aviator here.
That's right. He's little and he's light, and he won't slow down the ship, and he'll leave more room for the ballots.
I'll go tell him right away. Oh,
Good.
boy, I'm so proud. Such an important job for my son. My boy. He'll be able to tell his grandchildren about this.
That's right.
Junior! Oh, Junior!
Oh, boy, kids, won't Buffalo Bob be surprised when he sees Junior flying in on the Aerodoodle? Wait, Flob, I'll help you find Junior.
Hotsy-totsy, let's see how Judge Archibald is coming along with those X-votes. What are you doing there, Judge? I'm afraid to look, but tell me, what's the score, Judge Arch?
I'm ready, huh? It's 1,998,014. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, getting close to 2 million votes, eh? And plenty more X-votes here to count.
My goodness, yes,
sir.
well, plenty there.
Not one Howdy Doody vote. Not even one. Ain't even a ballot I mailed up there to Wrinklemeyer's Rest. This is terrible, Clever. Terrible. Hurry up, Flob, Junior! Oh, I wish there was something I could do. Let me see. I guess there just ain't nothing. No, sir, X has all the votes. Howdy Doody has absolutely none, and, well, that's all there is to it. I'm just going to give up, I think.
That's what I was
Very sad.
thinking here. Let's see, 998,000. I'm so tired from all this counting here, I don't know. Let's see, about 1,902 counting my index finger. I never count my index finger. Let's see here. There's many more here. Here's one from Gerard Garbage Pail. You see. Let's see, it makes $1,998,000. Something wrong, Clarabelle? Something wrong there? Oh, I see. Hello, Poochie. Coochie, coochie. Oh, yeah. Ah, yes, indeed, boy. Fine. Oh, Clarabelle! Oh, you crazy clown! Oh, you silly clown, Clarabelle! What's the idea of doing that?
Hey, Muir, boy. Hey, here I am. Rockefeller Junior.
Here's Junior and the Aridoodle! Hooray!
That's it. Rockefeller Junior, I'm ready to help. I'm ready to help Howdy and do my duty. Howdy Doody.
Yeah, sure. Hey, you know where to go? Huh?
I certainly
You know,
do.
you got to stop
Look
the
at my
Aridoodle
address.
for the Howdy Doody boat and say Howdy Doody to Buffalo Wild for us, will you?
Yeah, boy, you're rushing me, kid.
Now, don't waste another second, Flub. Off you go.
All right.
So long.
Howdy Doody for
Good
President.
luck.
Give me, boy, I'm
See you when you get back. Goodbye. Hachi-tachi. Sure, hachi-tachi, kids. You know, Junior, he'll get up there and get those votes back here to Doodyville for us. And from now on, it's a race against the clock. Now at least Howdy has a chance. Yes, sir, he has a chance to win, even if it is just a very tiny chance. Yes, sir, boy, it sure is fun running for president. Ain't it, kids?
Yeah!
Yes, any of you kids here, who'd like to run for president? Any of you kids? Well, say, we have a lot of future presidents here. Look at all the girl presidents. Well, here's a nice-looking boy here. Say, he'd make a good-looking president. Now tell me, Sonny, what's your name? Harry Dorman?
Larry.
Oh, Larry Dorman. Well, now tell me, Larry, if you ran for president and you were lucky enough to get elected, what would you do to change things in the country? Do you have any ideas?
Fix television.
You'd fix televisions? Well, how do you mean you'd fix them? You mean you'd take them apart and put them together again? You would? You think if you got one apart, you'd know how to put it back together again? Huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, in other words, if you were president, you might put out a little pamphlet that would tell people how to take their television set apart and how to put it back together again, right? Okay, well, that's pretty good. We'd have some good working television sets. How about this little young lady right here? Stand up, honey. That's it. Now, what's your name,
Judith Van Lang.
Well, Judith, now, if you happen to be elected president, of course, you realize you'd be the first lady president ever elected, don't you? Now, if you were elected, you tell us, what would you do to make this great country of ours even greater, huh?
Well, this would be great for everybody.
Oh, good.
I would let magic do everything and the people could rest all the time.
You'd let magic do everything and the people could rest. Well, I think...
And even when the children had to go out and play at great affairs on piano and other instruments, they would know how to do it, even though the magic did it for the lessons.
Yeah, well, who's gonna handle the controls of all this magic?
I would.
Oh, you would? I see, and you'd let everybody else rest. They wouldn't have to work or do anything, huh?
Because the magic, all I would have to do is wave my hand once, and then I could rest the whole day, too.
Well, say, that's pretty good. Well, I hope you have good luck if you ever run. Now, how about somebody else here? Who else would like to be president? Oh, how about this little young lady here? Oh, this is a sister. Well, maybe we could have a team or something. Now, tell me, if you were elected president, what would you do,
I would let everybody do whatever they wanted to.
You would let everybody do whatever they wanted to do. Well, such as. Now, what would you like to do if you were elected, huh? You'd let everybody do what they wanted to do, and what would you like to do most?
I'd like to do what everybody else would do.
You'd like like to do what everybody else is doing, well, wouldn't that get a little monotonous? Wouldn't you like to have a variety of things happening? Well, anyway, you say you'd let everybody do what they wanted to do. Well, you and your sister make a pretty good team, let me tell you that. Who else here would like to be president? How about this little boy? Come on, Sonny, stand up. Now you tell Willie what your name is, huh? Billy, I see. Now, say we counted up the votes, and your name was on the ballot box here, and it just turned out that everyone voted for you, and they elected Billy President of the great United States. Tell us, what would you do? Well, that's a good start. Make bigger wells and deeper wells, huh? Come on there, Billy. Now you tell us.
And,
You'd make bigger and deeper wells and,
make more lakes.
more lakes. Well, we got a good number of lakes. Yes, what else? Enlarge the rivers. Bigger and deeper rivers, yes.
More factories.
More factories. We'll have to use some of that magic that young lady suggested there if we have more factories. Go ahead.
And maybe...
Yeah. Maybe what? Higher mountains? Okay, we'll have higher mountains. Yeah. And... Say, excuse me, kids. Wait just a minute. Wait just a minute here. Clarabelle! Clarabelle! Clarabelle, what are you doing? Huh? This is fun. And boy, I sure do like those Fifth Avenue candy bars. Yes, sir. And I'm going to send for my punch-a-balloon right after the show. Oh, this is fun. Yes, sir. This is wonderful fun. And, oh, say, look at that wonderful picture of Howdy Doody right here on the balloon. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, that's fun. Say, kids, I wonder if that Flub-a-Dub Jr. got to Wrinklemeyer's Rest in the Aerodoodle yet. What do you think?
Oh, boy, he ought to be landing just about now, Willie. Come on, let's tune in on that super talkoscope and see. Oh, boy, kids, cross your fingers.
Come on now, tune it in good and sharp here, Clarabelle. That's it, tune it in. Here, we're getting something. Keep a working at it. There. There, hotchy-totchy.
Oh, those flies. Oh, heavens. I've still got more than 6 hours to wait before that bus starts back for Doodyville. Well, gee, kids, I'm afraid that Howdy is just sunk. I won't be able to get all these boats back there to Doodyville in time for Judge Archibald to count them. Boy, Archibald will have about 20 minutes to count over 2 million votes. And that's impossible, absolutely impossible. Howdy is sunk. Absolutely sunk. If there were only some way that I could get these votes... Hey, wait a minute. What's that I hear? Isn't that a motor? Sure. Well, I'll be swoozled. Well, for heaven's sakes, it's some kind of an airship. And it's heading right this way. And it's going to land right here. Well, no, it can't be. Well, yes, it is. It's our Aerodoodle. And that looks like Flub Jr. is in it. It's circling around here, and there it comes, and he's circling down to... Well, here comes Flub Jr. and Howdy's Aerodoodle. Here he is. Hiya, Flub Jr.
Hey,
Come on in for a landing.
I hope so.
Careful now.
Boy.
Right here.
Wow.
Oh, well, this is wonderful, Flub Jr. Oh, what a surprise.
Pilot Flub Jr. reporting with orders from Commander Howdy Doody.
Well, what are you doing here with the Aerodoodle, Flub Jr.?
It's an emergency flight. Operation Save the Nation.
Yeah?
Howdy sent me to pick up the boats and take them back to Doodyville.
Well, that's a terrific idea.
Yeah.
The Aerodoodle goes so fast that you might be able to fly back and forth enough times to deliver all the votes in time to be counted by the judge.
Yeah, I sure can try, boy. Let's get going, Buffalo Bob.
Hey, that's great.
I want to get going,
All right,
boy.
now, wait a minute. Be careful.
Hey, I'm careful.
Say, this is wonderful.
This is
Look,
wonderful.
I'll take some of these votes,
Boy.
and I'll just
Put them in the aft.
put them in here.
Fore and aft of the ship.
There we are.
Boy, that's it.
Well, this is wonderful. Say, this is a great idea.
Boy, from stem to stern, we'll have letters
Now, look,
from stem to stern.
I want you to fly just as fast as you possibly can, Flub.
You know I will.
All right.
Boy,
What a great idea.
boy, I'm
And
certainly
you can
anxious.
take that pile there.
Boy, oh boy.
Here.
You're
Suppose
probably wondering how Archibald's coming with the carriage, huh?
I take some. Yeah, well, that's what made me so angry. We got all these votes here, and there's nothing to do with them.
Yeah. Well, I think he's added up almost 2 million votes for Mr. X by now.
Oh, this is great.
Yes,
How's that
sir.
right there, Flub?
There, boy. Yes.
There
Stick
we
it on
are.
the propeller wing type thing.
All right.
Wow.
I put one over here. Oh, boy, will Mr. Buster be surprised.
You're going to sag the digitalis, though, if you put any there.
Yes, sir. There you are, Flub. How does that look?
Boy, it certainly looks like mail call.
I want to balance the weight here
Do that,
so
yes.
that you have no trouble.
All right.
There you are, Flub Jr.
Boy, oh, boy.
Ah,
Is
I
it
think it's
loaded?
loaded. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, look, that's a full load. So you go ahead. You take off, and you come back for another load as fast as you can, okay?
Boy, yes, sir, is, boy. Doody-Bill, here I come.
Attaboy! Good luck, Flub Jr.
Okay.
Careful!
Yeah.
Careful!
Got me from the mail without a scorecard here.
Attaboy!
Bye. Bye. Bye, Bob.
Careful!
Yee.
Safe journey!
Yeah, boy, I wish it rocket.
So long, Flub Jr.
So long.
Oh, boy, what a terrific idea. Yes, sir, kids. Maybe Howdy has a chance after all. Maybe.
Bye, Mr. Bob. Boy, here I am. Way up here.
Hachi, kids! Say, kids, Flub Jr., he's on his way back here with hundreds of Howdy Doody votes. Isn't that great? Yeah! And then you know what? Then he'll take right off again for another load. Yes, sir.
1,999,998. I only have this thing there. I'm getting so tired. There you go, votes. 1,999,999. Go again. 1,000,009. Oh, no. Goodness. This is 2 million. 2 million. Oh, yes. Oh. And this is the last one here. Just one left. The last experiment. And here it goes. 2,000,001 votes for Mr. X. And none for Howdy Doody. And now, thank goodness at last, I can rest my weary bones.
Oh, gosh,
Oh, good luck. I really rested them.
Yes, indeed.
In fact, the rest of the bones.
Hey, you're breaking the machine here.
Yes, you're breaking my
Listen,
heart.
I feel pretty sorry for you. I know you're pretty tired.
I just stand with those spooky machines, you know.
But I hope you're going to start counting Howdy Doody's votes pretty soon.
Yes, I suppose so.
Wait, listen. Listen, son. Hi there, you hear that? Hear that, kid? Sounds like the Aerodoodle. It is the Aerodoodle. Here she comes. Hey, happy landing, happy land. That's it. Oh, this is wonderful. Hooray for Junior.
Yeah, boy, I made the trip.
Nice.
Listen, Orwell.
Nice work.
I made
Look
the
at-
trip in 4 minutes, 57.5 seconds flat. Next
Yes,
time
you
I'm
get
gonna
some
have a
nice
good
loading
time.
here. We're going to take these right off. Carvel, where are you? Come over here and help me. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
boy,
Come on,
hurry
let's
up,
get her
Bob,
unloaded,
'cause
shall
I'm
we?
waiting to take off
Here,
again.
take off everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
boy, I can
Here's
hardly
another
wait.
batch up here. Okay,
Wait.
we got hundreds and hundreds, maybe
Yes.
thousands.
Well, I knew there were over
Got
15.
everything? Here's some more in here. This is wonderful, Flub Jr. Say, you did a magnificent job.
I know
Here,
it.
now,
Oh.
you take those over to Judge Archibald.
Thanks to
Now,
me.
hurry up. You go up for another load. Quick. Go ahead. Take off. That's it. So long.
Wow, boy.
So long. Bring back a big load.
Yes, sir, you know me.
Oh. Yes, sir. Hooray for Junior. All right, now, here's the first batch of Howdy Doody votes. Come on, Judge. Get up and at 'em, man. We haven't got a minute to lose. Hurry up. Come on. Start counting. Start counting.
I'm so tired, I'm exhausted. I hope I could sleep for a little while. And I hope
Oh, I'm sorry for you, Judge. Come on, start counting them. Because after the election, you can sleep for a year. Come on, start counting them, Judge.
Are we padding on now?
We haven't got any time.
I'm
Hurry up.
going right away. A job is a job and mine is to be done. I know
That's right.
that. I'm going to go. Oh, I know one vote.
Carry
for
on,
Howdy
son,
Doody.
now.
I'm so tired.
That's it.
That's sir.
Come on,
2
another one.
votes for Howdy Doody.
Attaboy,
The
Dickie.
bells are ringing.
Bells
Give
are
me my
ringing for
vote.
me and my gal. Hurry up.
There you go. 3 votes for Howdy Doody. I'm there.
Oh, boy, Arch. You stay right with it. Now, maybe it's impossible for you to get all my votes counted by 2 minutes to 6 tomorrow, but... Oh, try, Judge, try. Please stay awake and try.
Let me see. Oh, I only have the strength there from the ballot box here. 243 for Howdy. 244 for Howdy.
Oh, I see, Archie. You're beginning to move along there, huh? Judge, now, is there any chance of Howdy Doody to catch up in time, you know?
Oh, only a little chance of all. With a very small
I
chance.
see. Well, keep your chin up, Howdy. Keep it up,
Yes.
boy.
Show 'em which way.
That's right. And be with us tomorrow, kids. Yes, sir. Tomorrow we'll tell the story of whether your president will be Howdy Doody
That's him.
or Mr. X.
Oh, boys, and it can be me, kids, if